Hello again, not from my front porch, but from sunny Cedar Rapids. I mean, literally, I'm facing right into the sun. That's why I'm wearing the sunglasses. Behind me, of course, is part of Veterans Memorial Stadium. See, it's back over there. The greenery over here. Across the street is Ladco, the company over here in Cedar Rapids that Waldinger recently acquired. And I'm over here for a couple of days now to do some training, some additional training for them. And so excited about that, but I got here quite a bit early. I made a lot better time getting over here than I thought. Don't tell the troopers. But yeah, looking forward to doing a couple of days with these. They're really great people over here. I really enjoy working with them. It's a lot of fun. But you know, I thought I'd take just a moment to talk more about the book stuff because I'm getting some questions about some things, and so it's a good time to give a couple of reminders. Now, I appreciate all of the support that everyone's getting. Really, honestly, I appreciate all the support that people have said. But I need to reiterate again, I don't have a lot of copies to either give away, and I don't have the ability to sell the copies either. In fact, they only gave me 10 copies. I only get 10 free copies of my own book. And one of them is for me, one of them went to my parents, and the others have, been assigned to other places. But once those 10 are gone, then the only way I get additional books is buying them myself. Now, they say I can get like the first 100, I can get 100 a year at 35% off or something, but even at that point, it's still, for me, a $25 book. And so, if you're asking, everyone who says to me, hey, I'd love I hope I'm getting a copy of your book, and kind of implying that I'm going to just give you one, understand that you're asking me to spend $25 on each person who's requesting that. Now, it's not to say that that's an outrageous amount and that I won't do that in some situations, but it would really be great if you really want to be supportive. Buy a copy of the book. For two reasons, because then I don't have to buy it, and also because then it just sells copies of the book, so that to people other than me. But here's the other kicker. If for some reason I would ask for 100 copies of the book in a calendar year, that's all I can get at the discount. If I wanted more copies of the book after that, even I have to pay the full retail price for the book I wrote. That's the way it works, because the publisher, they've put a lot of money into it. They expect to make a lot of money on it too. So I don't fault them for that, but I'm just helping you understand that's the reality. So again, if you ask me or imply that you would like for me to give you a book, understand I would love to be able to do that. I just can't afford to do that. So again, please understand that if I tell you I can't do that, it's not because I'm being mean or because I don't value my relationship with you, whatever that may be, but it's not really possible for me to honor all of those requests. Now, the other thing, though, that I will say is if you get a copy of the book and you would like me to sign it, again, it's a little surreal for me still, but I have now signed several copies, and so I'm happy to do so. And if you don't live near me, just message me, contact me, reach out to me, email me, whatever. But reach out and let me know. And if you will send me the book, I will send it back to you. I'll pay for the shipping to send it back to you. That's, I will cover that expense for you. Now, if you happen to be somewhere where there's multiple people that all want the copy signed, if you could send them all at one time and I can send them all back to you at one time, that'd be great too. But at least for the time being, I will make that offer. Now, if I start getting inundated with hundreds and thousands of copies, I may have to reconsider that offer too. Now, I will say that if you live in the central Iowa area, and by that I mean within driving distance of central Iowa, I am currently working with both of the Barnes & Noble stores in Des Moines to set up book signing events. And you can actually order the book on Amazon or Barnes & Noble or at, of course, td.org/SOJT. And other places, other booksellers line too. But Barnes & Noble has 2 stores in the Des Moines area. And I'm talking with both of them about arranging book signing event, author signing events. And so if you have a copy of the book and you would like it signed and you don't want to go through the hassle of sending it and shipping it, that's fine. But I'll keep you posted as to when those events are. There'll be some point here in the next couple of months, and then you can just plan to come over to one of those. You don't have to buy the book there at Barnes & Noble. They'd love for you to buy it there. But if you just buy it, bring it over, then I'll be happy to sign it for you then there too. So wanted to make you aware of that as well. Now, I want to repeat a request that I made a while back, but it's now becoming something that is more feasible, because I know there are some folks who are getting copies of the book and who have started reading it. And so, as you start reading through the book, please consider going out to the Amazons, to the Barnes & Nobles, even to the td.org/SOJT site where the publisher of the book, and any other book reseller sites that you know of. And in fact, I'll add a list here of them. In fact, on the YouTube version, there will be a slide that will come up now that will have multiple different options of places you can go to, and any of those or all of those. But please go out to those locations and post a review. And it doesn't have to be long-winded. It doesn't have to be, a whole novel. It can be one or two sentences. It can be a paragraph, whatever. But post a review. Give it some love out there, because that's how other people that look at those sites understand this is a book people are buying, they're reading, and they're liking. And so please consider going out and posting your own reviews out there. Hopefully, your good, positive reviews. But consider doing that for me. I'd greatly appreciate that. I'd appreciate it very much. So, all right, well, even though I am way early, I'm going to go in, set up, and get started on my work day substantially early over here. But it's a shame almost to go inside, because it is such a gorgeous, beautiful day. Isn't that sky behind me? That is just like, it is beautiful, and it's just a nice, cool, not a cool temperature, but it's like in the 70s. There's a little breeze. It just feels really nice out here. It's almost a shame to go indoors. But unfortunately, the kind of training I'm going to do, I don't think they'd pay much attention if we were outdoors. I'm not sure they'll pay much attention indoors either. All right, well, anyway, with that, I'll see you next time from my front porch.